Hello, I'm going to talk a little bit about game not before protoplay catalexy. Behavioral economics technology Cliodynamic price discount system. Inclusive implementation simulations. Like, love, care, haha, wow, sad, angry, comment. Heterodox, unorthodox, praxeology. Hours equals price. Completely voluntary and highly profitable technology determinism solutions for poverty, politics, and existential crisis. Hashtag game before protoplay catalexy. You could click on any of these words or graphical objects and start a choose your own adventure game where you can discover all sorts of amazing things. Or if you search through this slideshow, somewhere in here is a URL that will let you edit the slideshow. So the slideshow is a choose your own ending adventure solution search type thing, and you can play it by clicking the game and making choices with hyperlinks. Um, and these are some of the destinations you might end up in the slideshow. The slideshow actually has a number of video playlists. Sometimes when you click things in this game, you'll go to another page, right? That makes sense. But other times when you click things, you'll go to a video. And here's the group YouTube playlist, which I'm going to just play for background here while we go through the slideshow. So we'll get back to the playlist here, and we have a very extensive project archive that seems to include just about everything ever said related to the game of Game B for Protoplay Catalexy. There's some strange endings depending on where you click and what your interests are that you can get to from the game. Not before Protoplay Catalexy on Facebook. So you can also find us on Twitter, Game B Just type your hashtag, I think, into Twitter and search for Game B for Protoplay Catalaxy. These are sort of sub-games. There's the Game B sub-game, the Game I, OnReg, the fixed price system, behavioral economics technology solutions for poverty to politics. Share and enjoy, yeah. Hashtag Hoapart. And Pirate King Frankie One Piece at Grand Line for SD Rocks. Um, and a Google slideshow presentation that goes with it. So let's get back to the presentation. And let's play this group description video while we're at it.
So this is Game B for Protoplay Catalaxy. I am Steve Whetstone. Coupons exchange agreements are to Catalactics what money capital-based currency is to economics. Catalactics is the science of exchange. You can find out more by typing this hashtag into Facebook. Up here, I guess. This is a slideshow, so you can play a game, and the game is to try and click so it's gonna flash pages from the project archive, one every second. And then when I've seen every page in the book of Hoep, then I can play again, and my goal is to find the page I find most interesting. So I'm looking for a page that I want to visit again. And maybe it's that page. Maybe I want to visit that page. So I'm picking my destination, my goal. And then my game will be to click the right things from the starting page to get to the right ending page. So it's a maze, a click maze. How do you find your way to the page you want from the start? And these are just, maybe these pages don't interest you, but maybe one of them does. You don't have to like every page, you just need to like one. Which of these pages most interests you? So you're invited to play. Once it's done showing you all the pages in the playbook, you get to this end page here. You can click anywhere, and it starts over. Only this time it's not playing fast forward. This is the first page, and I can click on the Ghost of Marcus Garvey, for example. That's very popular. Or this little scale and hourglass. I know that's the Hoep logo. Hoep. And I could click on simulation. operations, or implementation, or economics, or technology, and it seems that like the URL will take me different places. So it's kind of a game. Let's say I click here in the middle of nowhere. Wait, I'll just manually go to the next slide. Now, what do I see? Well, that's interesting. I'm going to just go to the next slide. And the next. And that's certainly one way to play Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy. There's other ways to play. You can really just spiral out when you from the Facebook hashtag Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy. In fact, you can put this into Google and oh look, this is some of the things in Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy. Answering the call to save the world. Wait, did I click on something on accident? I think I clicked on something on accident. Oh, I clicked on answering the call to save the world. Video log 03. Well, I don't want to watch that right now. That was actually an accidental click. Be careful what you click on, right, I guess? Well, should have been obvious to me. What if I click on the HOA project, or Solutions for Earth Catastrophe Cycle, or Stay Human? Hours equals, there's more. OnRig, the fixed price system. That sounds good. These are all links associated with Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy. Discount prices progressively. I upvote and subscribe and add you to my long YouTube playlist. So that was my YouTube playlist. Yes. Show chat. Can I go to the next list?
Have you ever noticed how some people
I
just
don't think that's
light
the
up
right
a room
playlist.
from the moment that they walk?
What else is in Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy? Something there. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yang 2020 free market implementation profits for consumer dividend universal basic discount coronavirus stimulus. How to make a profit by solving prices for coronavirus without government. A long tutorial with math. You click on this. Can we make it full screen? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Hashtag consumer dividend from Yang. I wonder if some of these things are like clickable too. Oh, so how this works, like, if you get paid $100, then your price does not change. If you get paid $200, then your price doubles. If you get paid $500 an hour, then you pay 5 times regular price. If you get paid $50 per hour, then you pay half price. And if you get paid $10 per hour, then you can pay 10% price. And that's progressive, hashtag progressive price discounts. Average medical costs for possible coronavirus treatment in the U.S. So this is what the costs are now. And this is what I think they should be over here. We should just add this price discount system to our medical billing. And then the rich people make $500 an hour, will pay more. And we need more money in our medical system. So, I think this is a good idea that we could make a lot of profit for sellers and reduce inequality, and give poor people price discounts so they can afford to pay for coronavirus, and pay sellers more so they can afford to keep operating during coronavirus. So the economic solution for coronavirus, I think, is to just reduce inequality and make a profit at the same time. Is really how this works. You know, this is a very long slideshow, and it's full of a lot of great wisdom. I like this slide, it's one of my favorites. But I want to share this with you, and you're invited to Google the HOPE project. That's like the Hope project that you've heard of, but instead it's misspelled the word hope. You switch the last two letters of the word hope. So it sounds like HOPE. And HOPE is actually pronounced as H-O, breathing out, and then you say the letters E-P, breathing in, like HOPE. So you're breathing in on the last part of the word HOPE, if you care how it's pronounced, that is. But maybe you just care about how to make money and solve poverty at the same time, which is, and address coronavirus and fix our economy and our political systems. Well, this might be a slideshow to interest you. I think I've talked with her a long time. I'm going to stop now and upload this. This is my introduction to Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy. Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy. Game B for Protoplay Catallaxy.
When we see Pleiadian ships, we see a sphere of light because the Merkaba moving so fast. The Atlantean civilization was the
No natural formation in the United States, perhaps the world, has had as many aliens visit it as the Devil's Tower in eastern Wyoming. Close Encounters of the Third Kind added to the mystery of the structure, and today we want to take a moment and focus on Roy's mashed potatoes. In a considerably important way, we can see that what the forked edges of Roy's mashed potatoes and his yard debris sculpture expressed were the sharply lined edges, alignment of the atoms along the magnetic field. The column S1 represents the alignment of the plasma and its structural boundary. Around the base of the structure, we find the remnants of the outer shell. Like a bubble popping, when the discharge suddenly ended, it shattered the outer shell and in the process sent the debris away from the Helmholtz loop. This explains why there is no rubble to the southeast side. A sincere thank you to Chris Moncelli for his models and exceptional knowledge on this subject, and to Andy Hall for the use of his graphics. Like, comment, subscribe, and more importantly, share. Peace.
The entire envelope of reflected waves acts as a coherent.
I'm asking you to make a donation right now before the official FEC deadline. And if you do, it will
System with structural stiffness resonating with the vibrations of the parent shock and the supersonic wind screaming through it. The reflected shock waves are like walls to the incoming winds, creating triangular plenums that channel the flow. And the winds plaster the mountain core with layered triangular buttresses. Here are some examples.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live discussion today on the topic of sense making in a complex world. We're joined by two fantastic speakers today, and I'm really excited to introduce them.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy your gameplay. Please record any hashtags on your game path for sharing with others. Frequently, you will find hashtags, and you can mark your path through the game by recording your hashtags and sharing them. I would be curious to see what path you take and where you go when you play my game before Protoplay Catallaxy. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.